Hey, though. It's the mafia. This shit for all the gangsters, nigga. Real story. Jugging out the double doors, cuz in the 6'4". Choppers hitting switches on these niggas back in 94. Basketball practice, and after that I'm back to selling dope. When the cops hit the ab, I done made a rack off of my pager though. When the WAP hit my box, I'ma hit them back, I'm on the payphone. My shoebox getting full, I need to go buy me a safe for real. It's treacherous outside, not supposed to have it, but I paid for it. A brand new out the box, Thule on me while I'm trapping. And I hope I ain't gotta go use it, but I know how shit tend to happen. And plus,
Yo, what it do? It's time for that Culture for the Street podcast. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know the moves. Y'all know the vibes. It's that time, man. Your dog Paint, your dog Mafia. We back at you with another episode. Y'all know what it is when y'all step in the building. Y'all tune in to the channel, man. What it do, my G?
What's popping, man? You know, I've been busy, a lot of shit going on in the industry, real life. You know, but we're gonna talk about it.
For sure.
We're gonna start this shit off though, talk about Hassan calling 1090 Jake a culture vulture.
That right there is a big disagreement. You know what I mean?
I disagree with that shit too. Highly disagree with that shit.
I'm not like, I don't catch a lot of 1090 Jake videos, but the videos I do catch, I think his work ethic is an A+ for when it's come down to the vlogging world. I gotta tip my hat off to that man. You know what I mean?
He stone cold street content out there.
Yeah, he do his shit, dog. I tip my hat off to that man. Now, as far as him being a culture vulture, no. You feel me? You got way more other niggas out here that's on this platform that's shooting down the minority that's trying to figure a way out this shit. You dig what I'm saying? So, no, I don't look at him as no culture vulture. I feel like you just got a jealous bone in your body because Holmes got motion going on and you jealous. You jealous of that man. You feel me? You jealous that he's being accepted. Cause you slick a little racist. Let's just keep it 1K. You hate that this is a white guy from the hood that's being accepted by some solid niggas from the trenches, and you can't even go up the street in peace. So yeah, you feel some type of way.
I don't even think it's just that. That's definitely a big part of it.
Yeah, that's a big part of it. That's not one, but that's just a point.
Hassan been on top of the YouTube game for a long time. And when it's just like being Jordan. Kobe come in and this nigga balling like how you came in. When he came in, you start looking at this nigga like, oh, you see what I'm saying? And then when he started getting the rank like you really paying this nigga attention because now he chipping into your bag. And this is what this is because Hassan had 2, 3, like I said, we had this conversation before. Hassan been stuck in place a little bit. Granted, his following is what it is, and it go up twos and fews. But let's just be honest here. Hassan one of them niggas that should have been at 1 million. You see what I'm saying? And the reason why I say this is because Hassan been on this platform.
Yeah, I agree.
He been on for a few years.
They be messing with his numbers.
So to see AK, and I'm not always gonna say they messing with your numbers. Sometimes you could make your fan, you could turn your fans away.
Certain things that you blog about, and you know he get a little deep because he get into the politics sometimes. You know what I mean? And he talk bad about the powers that be about certain situations. And YouTube is not gonna allow you to do that. Let's just be real.
I ain't gonna say that either.
The things that
controversial videos.
That's just like right now. Whether if everybody putting good content, bad content, out on YouTube, at the end of the day, it's being monitored. It's guidelines on this thing. So of course, if you speak on certain situations, it's 9 times out of 10 you can lose your platform blogging about certain things. But him, on another note, like you said, his content been weak lately.
But you know why? You know why this shit hurts him? Not because it's content. What hurts him is the fact that you've been on this platform for a few years, nigga, and you're not a brand. Nigga, that's why you feel like when somebody pass you up, you get an ego problem or you get a hate problem because you seeing other people like Matt Hoffa. Matt Hoffa ain't been doing this shit that long. He just was punching niggas in battle raps. Then he come over and sit down in the barbershop and he already over 500,000. He done passed Hassan up. You see what I'm saying? 1090 Jake passed Hassan up. AK gonna keep AK-47, shout out AK-47. He gonna go up to pass Hassan up because his content is better. He's really funny. His content be on point. And when he speak the real, being a street nigga, he critique the street niggas in a way where a street nigga gonna understand where he coming from. Because he was a street nigga too. Versus Hassan giving us all these goddamn gangster stories we ain't heard. One nigga say, you right, that nigga was running broad. Nigga, you do all this, like you said, you be checking all the rappers. Well, how come you don't be checking the East Coast rappers? Them niggas be crashing out just like California niggas, just like down south niggas, and you don't report them niggas. You bias when it comes.
Yes, he's definitely biased.
You know
He's definitely biased.
You can't be biased in this shit.
He biased when it come down to street dudes that's from other cities, but he'll give where he from in his section. He'll give the steppers. He'll give them steppers they credit. But if you're a stepper from somewhere else,
like he was saying last night, I was trying to reach out to K-Flock and them. Well, how about trying to reach out to these other niggas that ain't from the East Coast before you go in on them? Because just like last night, you was doing all this talking and preaching. You cannot preach and then say a nigga got their snot box rocked. Nigga, that's dissing the dead. That's dissing a nigga family. Nigga, you can't be a real content creator and you sitting here dogging people families after they lost a loved one, nigga, because you ain't gonna like it if a nigga get on this platform right now and get to going in on your family, your daughters, and how you live and how weird you ain't gonna like that, bro. Like, come on, leave that shit alone, man.
But the thing is, he's been doing this for a minute. You feel me? Like it shouldn't be no surprise that's how he rock on his show. Like that's what he do.
That's what he do. But what I don't like is the fact that you trying to discredit 1090 Jake because he white. For one, you could be black and be a fucking culture vulture. Two, that nigga got hella niggas around him that's vouching for him. So apparently, nigga, he doing something that's approvable. You see what I'm saying?
The thing that 1090 doing, he can't do that. He can't be around no wolves with no water on his neck.
Man, he don't hate that man content. He don't hate that man. That nigga hate that man for who he is.
That boy racist.
Hassan definitely.
Let's just keep it all the way 1K. That man racist. So it's like this. One thing about me. I'm from the South. You know what I mean? And I get it. I understand it. But over the years, when you start networking with people from other cities and big places like that, you start to realize like solid people ain't got no color. You know what I mean? All solid people just ain't black. So far as you just sitting there just holding your nuts on that man and just bashing that man, you lame.
Make him look bad. Like when I was watching this live, they was in the comments like, nigga, you
and let's just be real. And I ain't even riding that man. Let's just be real. watch a 10 out of Jake video and watch a Hassan video
Two different
and
things.
see which video has the best content. Like
Us saying this is not saying Hassan don't have good content. If you go back some videos on this channel, I actually say
I'm gonna give a nigga his flowers. I'm gonna give a man his flowers. You feel me? I ain't no type like, even though Hassan do a lot of lame shit at the end of the day, the man got numbers. He knows how to control the masses. I took my hat off to him. But I gotta give credit when it do when we talking about perfection. His editing be raw. His you know what I mean? His shit be intact, dog. Shout out to 1090J, bro. You know what I mean? I gotta give credit when it's due. I salute all the bloggers, man. Whether if you got 2 subscribers.
Nigga, this YouTube shit is not a race thing. Nigga, I started off watching a lot of people I was watching, half of them was white. Milk Sevenfold, Adam 22. I was watching 1090J. You know, he do voiceovers. I didn't even know the nigga was white. Until he got with Pino from Florida. That's when I found out he was white. I didn't know the nigga was white. And I didn't care if I found out because the nigga kicked real content. It ain't like he being racist.
Yeah, he like I said,
white gangbanger. So I don't take nothing, nigga shit. Nigga, we had a white nigga. Rest in peace, my nigga Face. You see what I'm saying? My nigga Aaron Platt, man. They killed my nigga in Lucasville Supermax. You feel what I'm saying? And my nigga was one of the realest white boys I ever met in life. He had beat a nigga up in a heartbeat. And he wasn't a big nigga. He was a slim nigga. You look at him like, man, no lanky white boy. And he put the Mayweather palms on you, though. So you can't just look at white people and be like, well, good. This is not that. Quit turning everything in the race, man.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Times done changed.
Like Hassan got top quality content without having to hate on the next blogger, without having to worry about what the next nigga doing. You've been at the top for a long time. Enjoy your space.
The thing is, one thing about YouTube, bro, this shit ain't the streets. It's enough money on here for everybody.
But niggas treat it like the streets. The niggas treat
one
YouTube,
person can't get it all.
Niggas treat YouTube like it's one brick of soft available, and everybody on YouTube got to take a piece off that one brick.
It's impossible.
No, nigga, everybody can be on their own brick on YouTube.
That's why I tilt my head out to all bloggers and all people that's doing podcasts, because everybody got their own style way of how they run their show. You see what I'm saying? Everybody got their own character that they using. Because let's just be honest, we not on here trying to act street or trying to act hard. We on here to
trying to get up out the street.
We trying to get up out of the streets, man. We trying to keep
shit. You see what I'm saying?
Keep drawing raw content. You know what I mean? Keeping everybody heads up and just letting them know what it is. You feel me? So, you know.
At the same time, we in a different lane. And I explain it a lot of times because we are not your typical YouTube niggas. We outside. We move around. For two, this wasn't something that we jumped on and tried to use this as our main meal of the day because we needed some money. We got a lot of shit going on. We branded without YouTube is what I'm saying. We branded without YouTube. We got all kind of different motion going on. So even when we might go ghost for 3-4 days and don't post nothing, that don't mean we ain't got no content, nigga. We fucking busy. We got shit going on. It's money in different areas. So when you look at our platform, we still grinding and still climbing and still getting there. But one thing you better look at when you look at our platform is the fact that we got a lot of shit going on. Follow us over these social media platforms. You will find out fast that we just not YouTubers, nigga. We fashion designers, real CEOs, real bosses about everything we got going on, man. So when we cut the power button off on this shit right here, we still getting money in a whole bunch of different ways. This is just another avenue of getting some money for us.
Facts.
And that's what I don't respect about Hassan. Like I said, show me something different besides fake jewelry and good content. Nigga, show me that you turned yourself into a business, because I don't look at Hassan like he's a fucking business. Look at Adam 22. The nigga had no jumper. He was the main nigga on no jumper for years. Then he turned that shit into becoming the boss and giving niggas jobs. You see what I'm saying? Because his platform turned into a business. Hassan is not a business.
Yeah.
Hassan is not a
And now
business.
that Jeff is branded.
You not branded at all.
Yeah.
Adam 22 got the katana, whatever the fuck that is when the ball go into the. He got all kind of shit going on. OnlyFans, the nigga is decorated when it comes to being an entrepreneur. This is an entrepreneurial lane to be able to take. And when you become an influencer on YouTube, you supposed to be able to manipulate that shit into your space and create your atmosphere off that. Hassan not creating nothing. You just taking your money and living regular life, which that's cool. But what's gonna happen when YouTube is no longer the thing for you? Because this shit gonna end for everybody at some point. What you got after that? Outside of this, what do you like? Come on. Don't tell me you got a house and that. I don't want to hear that shit, nigga, because I came on YouTube, nigga. We ain't even got 10,000 followers yet. Whoever came on YouTube and decided to be a YouTuber, nigga, I own a duplex. You see what I'm saying? So I didn't come into this shit leaning on this shit like I gotta do, because nigga, I got shit going on. I'm a property owner. I'm a CEO. I'm a fashion designer. Like we got shit going on over here. So it's a little bit different. So we don't have to sit here and just be bitter about what other niggas doing and knock other niggas for their shit and all of that. Come on, man. Brand yourself. So when you look at 1090 Jake and you see he got $100,000 1090 Jake on, he establishing himself some kind of way. We might not know what he's trying to establish, but that's part of it. Because you don't just go buy a fucking necklace for nothing.
It ain't too many bloggers that have one.
That's what I'm saying. He's like the only blogger that got a rapper chain on. You see what I'm saying? And then to be able to take it from doing voiceovers on your own channel to going viral on No Jumper. No Jumper turned him up. If AK-47 go to No Jumper, it's finna turn him up.
That's facts.
But you scared to go to No Jumper. It's because of all the shit you talk. When your content come off as offensive to the people you talking to, you gonna have these issues. That's why I like the way we run our show, because we kick our shit. We for the streets. We gonna talk to the streets, but we for the streets. We ain't against the streets.
No.
And Hassan talk like he against the streets, but then in a blink of an eye, you want to promote to us how much of a killer you is, how you ran the projects, and come on, man, you can't do that like that.
One thing about it. When you're a stepper, you ain't even gotta say nothing. Motherfuckers will start making videos out of nowhere telling the streets what was going on. If you won't say it, somebody gonna say it. Man, look, bump all of the cap. Man, such and such, he was doing this and he was doing that. Don't let this such and such fool you. He really was. You see what I'm saying? Somebody gonna break the ice on that shit.
They gonna stamp it.
Yeah, so
like you or not. King Von Op stamped his ass. Oh shit! You really had to be careful.
Hell yeah.
Okay, he the op, but that nigga will kill you.
Just like YB Ops stamped him.
You come on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So not mean to get off subject, but just being real.
Yeah.
When you like that, somebody gonna know. Trust me.
You're gonna know.
They're gonna break the ice on that shit. This is a digital world now. So if you got some history with you, whether if it was good or bad, it's gonna get out there.
But I just want to leave them with this. when it comes to Hassan, because it's a lot of things I do respect about Hassan. I sat there, like I watch Hassan. I watch these dudes. Like I said the other day, any YouTuber that act like they don't watch other YouTubers is a fucking cat. That's cat. You see what I'm saying?
For sure.
But Hassan, when he get to talking about certain things, you gotta acknowledge him for that. Like last night, how he's talking about how the system changing in the world, and if niggas don't get it together, niggas ain't gonna be able to buy homes, and your credit badge, you ain't gonna be able to live, and all these things. I like that, Hassan, because that's the shit we need to be hearing. Charleston White ain't telling us that. We was listening to what's the one nigga, Brother Islam or whatever the fuck that nigga name is, but then you end up getting caught with a teenager. I can't listen to you no more. You a sex offender. Allegedly. You see what I'm saying? So it's like we don't have a lot of people in the atmosphere putting that in the atmosphere, and we need to have that in our atmosphere because you see what I'm saying?
We need to wake up the
On these
people.
platforms watching people, and when you speaking like that, while he was talking like that, Hassan had about 6,000 people in there tuned in because it made it hard for me to come up out of there because all that shit makes sense. That's the shit that we need to be hearing while we outside crashing out, going to jail, ain't worried about life insurance, all this type of shit that black people go through. He be putting it in the air like, man, life gonna be harder for us if we don't do this, and we need that. So the content he put out there is top notch, but you don't have to be bitter when it comes to certain people. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
It's a way to talk about everything. So shout out to 1090 Jake and Hassan, man. And y'all hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, ding the notification bell. Don't leave up out the traps you've been served. And we serving niggas every day. It's time for that. Culture for the Streets, hosted by Mafia Paint.
Gone.